Love you 3,000.
Ano habak 3,000 from
Love
UAE.
you
Well, I love 3,000.
Ti amo 3,000.
Para kami dahil 3,000.
Welcome to another edition of Coach Miranda Miner's Daily Technical Charting, Fundamentals, Improvement of Trading Quotient, and everything about crypto all in one channel.
Get to know more about cryptocurrency trading from Coach Miranda Miner. Watch our daily technical analysis, fundamental analysis, exclusive interviews, and everything about crypto all in one channel. Get to know more about cryptocurrency trading from Coach Miranda Miner. Watch our daily technical analysis, fundamental analysis, exclusive interviews, and everything about crypto all in one channel.
This is the Global Miranda Miner Group, our home of the culture of Malasakit. This is the Global Miranda Miner Group.
Coach Miranda Miner graduated with honors as magna cum laude in his undergraduate studies. Also earned MBA units at Ateneo Graduate School of Business. He has earned his professional certificate in investment analysis and portfolio construction from Registered Financial Planner, and at the same time, a licensed financial advisor. He has 6 profitable years of trading experience in the crypto and stock market in the US and in the Philippines. He was formerly a vice president of operations of a global corporation and has traveled to different countries to monitor the company. Aside from all of these, he is the chief daddy officer at home taking care of his daughter. Once again, Coach Miranda Miner. Once again, Coach Miranda Miner.
Hey guys! Hello! Alright, nako, we're going to be talking today about medyo malalimang paghimay ng mga issue, no? So, samahan niyo ako today. We're gonna be talking about the market, no? Pag-uusapan natin, actually parang nasisilaw kayo sa ano, no? So I'm gonna be removing it na lang. Ako muna yung mag-a-adjust. Alright. So, we're gonna be talking about the market, no? So, pag-usapan natin ngayon, medyo napaaga ako ngayon because gusto kong bigyan kayo ng guide on what can potentially happen in the market today. Alright? So, kung ako sa inyo, wag muna kayong gagalaw, wag muna tayong gumalaw ng mga trading positions ngayon. Bibigyan ko kayo ng konting giya on what do we need to do. No, what do we need to do on this particular market? Okay, teka lang meron muna akong extra. Oh, mag-hello ka muna.
Hello
Sige.
po.
Oh, mag-hello ka bilis.
Hello po.
Hindi ka nakikita, lapit ka dito. Ayan.
Hello po.
And napakabait ko, mahal ko yung kasambahay yan. Thank you, Malin. Alright, so extra talaga siya. Alright. So, pag-usapan natin ngayon, no, yung... teka lang, kape muna tayo. Hello, Irma Ingito, maraming salamat. Red Villa, hello. Karen, hello. And James Ryan, maraming salamat. Yan. Ang sarap ng kape. Alright, sige. Pag-usapan natin ngayon yung market, no? So mamayang 2:30 lalabas yung FOMC numbers ng FOMC, of course, ng Federal Reserve. One of the most important aspects na kailangan nating pag-usapan dyan. Sorry. By the way, ngayong 9 o'clock, pagkatapos ng live natin, lilipat ako sa kabilang channel. Ako ay nag-guest sa isang YouTube live din, dyan sa Coin Store. Kasama ko dyan yung mga malalaking tao. No? Samahan nyo ako dyan. I'm gonna be talking about ano ang potential na mangyayari sa crypto for the next 6 months. Lipat ka dun mamaya. Lipat ka dun. Tapos, i-cheer mo ako. Sabi mo, go Miranda Miner. Okay? Alright? Okay. So, pag-usapan natin yung issue ng 2:30 maya-mayang umaga. Alright? So, couple of things na gusto ko laging hina-highlight is, if you remember, nung 2022 hanggang ngayon, 2022 is the worst year ever in terms of banking consequences. Particularly nung tumaas ang interest rate ng 19 times, no? Tandaan nyo this is the worst ever year, 2022, kung saan lumipad ng 19 times ang interest rates from 0 to 4.75. Kuya Dan, can you get the link doon sa ikamustahan? Paki-share naman sa ating chat room today. Thank you. So, nung lumabas yung realization that the banks have grown 19 times in the past 1 year alone in terms of interest rates, it created a sort of ayokong sabihing holocaust, no? But it's a very bad word, by the way. I would say it created an exodus, rather, no, of deposits leaving the banking system. Why do I say so? Because it's a cause and effect thing, no? Nung nagkaroon ng mga bangko na pumiyok at talagang umaray, kasi nga yung interest rates tumaas ng 19x, yung balance sheet ni Silicon Valley Bank, they're actually holding a held to maturity security of 1.6% lang, no? So net, if they're holding that right now, talagang almost triple times talo sila, no? Because they're holding devalued assets already coming from the treasury. So because of that narrative, yung mga tao umalis ng bangko, no? Nagkaroon ng malaking narrative ngayon that the banks are not a potential safety zone for money. So because of that, nagkaroon ng narrative that the deposits are going to leave the system. And nagkaroon ng narrative that because yung mga retailers, they're the depositors, umaalis sila sa system, they're actually withdrawing money. And the venture capitalists, because they need funding on their businesses, sila yung mga technology and mga high-tech, high-potential businesses in the States, sila yung unang naapektuhan ng rising inflation. So when the inflation and interest rates are actually higher, they saw a potential funding drought, no? At kailangan nila ng liquid money. So pag pinagsama mo yung liquidity issue ng mga bangko at yung solvency issue ng mga virtual mga venture capitalists rather, ito ay napaka-lethal or lethal, no? Kumbaga parang yung pamatay ng lamok, parang tepok ka talaga. No, this is a very deadly combination no? So what's going to happen is in long term, magkakaroon ng tinatawag nating impact of these losses into the earnings, no? Eventually, it's going to affect the net earnings of the company if you're holding securities that are less valuable na. And obviously, it's going to hurt your earnings if you are experiencing a bank run. So, at this point in time, yung narrative natin is that kung i-observe natin, Miranda, yung takbo ng buong merkado, hindi lang ng cryptocurrency but the entire market itself, what we're noticing, Miranda, is that there is what you call quote-unquote flight to safety. Can you please type number 1 kung naiintindihan yan? So, flight to safety. People are running away from areas where there is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So because there is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, the overall general temperature of the regional banks today is very horrific or horrific, ika nga. So ang ginagawa ngayon ng mga nasa gobyerno is i-pacify ang ating mga investors. However, nung nagkaroon ng pronouncements that all the banks, Bank of Canada, Bank of Japan, Bank of the US, European banks, all of them made a concerted effort na i-open nila 24/7 including weekends ang foreign denomination exchanges and supply of money. Nagkaroon ito ng pagkakataong tulungan ang solvency at liquidity ng market. However, at the backside of our lens, iniisip ng maraming tao kung maraming ginagawa ngayon ang gobyerno to help liquidity and solvency. So there's a potential problem overall. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of people forecasting this could be the potential end of the banking system, a repeat of 2008. Ngayon, may mga taong nagsasabi na, alam mo yun yung mga hardcore cryptocurrency fanatics. Ang ayaw kong gawin natin, Miranda, is at the expense of the beauty and the utility and the use case of Bitcoin and crypto, bigla na lang tayo manghamon ng away at sabihin natin, ay sinasabi ko sa inyo. Wag ganun, no? Wag tayo manghamon ng away or let's not wish them any ill motive, no, yung mga nasa bangko, because I think the best way to prove your your utility is if you can coexist with the current order or form of government, ika nga, from a monetary perspective. So maraming ganyan ngayon, no? Maraming ngayon mga arguments and narratives that may mga talagang tao na hate ang crypto. Hindi naman nila alam ang crypto. As a matter of fact, naglabas itong si Biden, yung president ng United States, naglabas sila ng argument that yung one of the reason kung bakit yan, I wanna share this to all of you, Miranda. Yan, one of the reason why sabi nila crypto advocates need to go back to school, no? So, sabi ko dito, in the most recent White House report, sinasabi nila that the report covers all aspects of the US economy. Several sections address technology and digital markets. The report takes aim at crypto, specifically in Chapter 8, relearning economic principles, concluding that crypto advocates need to go back to school and alright. So, kumbaga, nakikita natin ngayon, meron dalawang uri ng tao. Isang galit na galit kay crypto, isa namang taong taga-crypto na iniinis lalo, no? Iniinis lalo si banking sector. I think, Miranda, how we should react into this is we need to become a community that keeps on educating. No, wag tayong mag-wish na sana mawala na yung bangko, no. I mean, let's not do that. I think we need to be constructive And more than ever, I don't think we need to pick up fights with the banks, no? I think at the end of the day, we need to creatively and subtly make them realize the value of cryptocurrency as an alternative, no, as an alternative and a parallel opportunity to invest, no. After all, alam mo, Bitcoin is very transparent. You know, there's no single point of failure. It's connected to many networks all around the world. So para siyang Ultron. Alala niyo si Ultron yung sa Marvel. You could never kill it because as long as there's one computer that's alive, it will always continue to propagate. So, because of all of this, yung mga ganitong mga mentality and mindset, it tells me that if people turns into petty fights, nagiging malabnaw yung argument kung ano ba talaga yung problema from a banking perspective. At dahil doon, dahil hindi maayos yung pagpapa-manage ng optics ng malaking market, napipick up ko that there is some level of frustration and there's a level of almost capitulation, no, in the market. Therefore, ang nakikita ko is lumalakas yung loob ng mga educators tulad natin to further rally the use case of Bitcoin. But as I've said, bilang isang community influencer, ang gusto kong gawin natin, huwag tayo mang-away, no? Let's not wish them na mawala na sana yung mga bangko because the banks are still gonna be needed by our families and we still need banks at this point. So, ang isa sa mga nakita rin natin, kaya lumalaki yung mga petty fights ngayon is there's a lot of focus on cryptocurrency as a problem, no? Hindi pa nakakalipas ang 60 days or wala pang ang 40 days ka, Miranda. If you recall, the biggest headlines 40 days ago was all about cryptocurrency shutting down, removing Paxos, which is the bank intermediary that's obviously allowed to print and mint BUSD. By the way, we have an ongoing Binance, no? I don't know if you guys know. We have an ongoing Binance launchpad for space IDs, almost 2.8 billion yan in BNB, no? So, these are the good things that can help us kind of go back to the utility of our coins. But I mean, I don't want to digress. Let's go back first with our topic, no? So, ang naging malaking problema is people were really laser focused on proving that cryptocurrency is the problem, no? And that gumawa po yan ng situation that people in the government, I would say, lost focus on interest rates and liquidity and solvency. People were all trying to solve for the problems brought upon by cryptocurrency only from certain actors about fraud, scamming, etc. And people lost sight on the value of interest rates and liquidity and its harmful effects to the regional and community banks. All right? So, I think one of the things na kailangan natin gawin as an investor is babantayan natin yung 2:30 in the morning. Actually, as early as 3 o'clock, meron na akong makukuwang update. Kasi 3:30 normally ang kanilang actual, or 2:30 rather, yung kanilang actual press conference. But 30 minutes before, I will already know the result. I will make sure to send it over to you guys kung saan ang gising pa ako. Alright? So, later, ng 2:30, napakalaki ng problema na kailangang isolve. No? Everyone is looking into this right now. Hindi lang ng cryptocurrency world, but the entire stock market world, the entire world, including the Philippine stock market. Nga, mamayang madaling araw, we're going to witness ano ang gagawing basis point increase ng Fed. And one thing that can potentially happen, Miranda, is kapag tumaas ng 0.25, tingin ko priced in ang market, it might potentially just go with the status quo. I-maintain niya yung status quo. Therefore, Bitcoin can potentially stay within the 28,000 territory. Kapag nagkaroon tayo ng 0%, tingin ko there's a potential bias for a rally. If we see a 0% today, kasi wala naman tayo nakitang bangko na bumagsak, no? And my forecast is a $30,000 Bitcoin if we see another potential bank run plus a 0% case for Fed. So if the Fed decides on a 0.25, I think we're gonna be status quo for today. Number two, if the Fed decides on a 0%, I think we might see a potential rally on our risk-on assets including Bitcoin. So, ano ang pwede nating gawin in terms of alternative coins? No, I would like you to look into this video wherein none other than Cathy Wood, the Chief Investment Officer of ARK Invest, talk about a trading and portfolio management strategy in case you feel that there's too much volatility or sobrang baba ng Sharpe ratio mo. Therefore, listen to this Miranda, listen to what she said on what you can potentially do when you are faced with a decision. Ano bang kailangan kong gawin? Gusto kong pasukin talaga ito, but there's a level of uncertainty in my mind. Let's all listen to this Miranda, and let's all listen on what she has about to say.
They should allocate perhaps a small amount to our strategy, say 1 or 2%, which, by the way, from what we can tell, most advisors have us at that 1 to 3% range. Now, why would you put any if the risk was the volatility that you see on this chart? It is because our companies are going to disrupt the traditional world order, and if
you recall what she said, let's just try to play that one more time, Miranda.
Then they should allocate perhaps a small amount to our strategy, say 1 or 2%.
All right, that's exactly what I'm trying to tell each and every one of you as well. No? Meron tayong tinatawag na HPC strategy in our portfolio management. No, nasa intermediate class po yan, Miranda. And this, if you recall, this is what I said to all of you before. Yan. So, my portfolio strategy in the Miranda Miner system is high potential coins should remain only maximum of 1 to 2%. 1 to 2%. So I feel very good that a chief investment officer will say the same. If you see that there's too much volatility, you feel, and in your benchmarking that you need a little bit of closeness to the benchmark. Ganun naman kasi ang mga portfolio managers, they always need to kind of go close to the benchmark. In this case, your risk-free rate or your Nasdaq could be your benchmark, Miranda. So ginagamit nila yon. Therefore, people go outside of the highly volatile assets. But for me, ang gagawin natin sa mga alternative coins is we consider a 1 to 2% high potential coin strategy, Miranda. All right? So I'm not the only one who said that. I'm happy that another CIO mentioned the same. Alright, so therefore, mamaya, iniisip natin that potentially, again, no, yung dalawang potential natin, 25 basis points in a zero increase. Miranda, if the market does a 0% increase, it's going to create a massive message to the whole world na kailangan nilang huminahon. And I think yung 0% mamaya will mean that there's a lot more SHIT in the system today that we don't know yet. And I think if they do a 0%, it's going to confirm that there's really something going on. Mamaya, I'm going to be talking in front of many business investors. No, I'm going to talk in front, 9 o'clock, Miranda, I'm going to talk in front of individuals like Christopher Montagano, GC of Orca. I think someone from Cointelegraph will be there as well. Simon Jones. Stephen Chong, founder and CEO of Seaplane Group. I'm gonna be talking in front of them as well. Ang aming question na sasagutin, and I hope you listen to this, kaya ayokong ubusin yung aking mga baon. I'm going to be answering questions about what is my perspective on the crypto market and how do I see it evolving over the next 6 months. No? I'm going to talk in very detailed manner kasabay ng mga malalaking tao mamaya. Samahan nyo ako, no? It's gonna be 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, Miranda. So, ibalita ko lang din, let's quickly go now to our XRP case. No? So kahapon, sino dito nakapanood na nung ating XRP video kagabi? Can you please type number 1 if you all was able to watch that? No? Please type number 1 if you were able to watch that. I would just like to emphasize, Miranda, kung gaano kayo kaswerte. Gusto ko lang sabihin kung gaano kayo kaswerte, no? If you recall, okay, let me just try to present my screen. So if you recall, my topic last night was about XRP at sabi ko kagabi, the market is speculating. Okay, the market was speculating that Judge Torres is going to rule positive based on a juris court case about Voyager. I was looking at the entire page of CoinDesk and I was looking for XRP, and the nearest article that came out was only 6 p.m. kanina. 6 p.m. Miranda. Alright? The last news was February 23. Miranda, yung sinabi dito ng reporter, sinasabi niya dito that they are seeing Ripple defendants Voyager Digital. So what does this mean for all of you? We are 24 hours ahead of a big website, Miranda. And everything that I said is exactly here. Okay? Speculating that Ripple can emerge victorious from the court battle. So, I'm happy that we can provide the same number and element of specificity. Okay? Same lang, oh. Meron ding Voyager Digital. Diba? That's exactly what I said in the case yesterday, that this is purely speculative. And mind you, naghahanap ako ng balita sa Mesari. Sabi ko, nakakapangilabot, wala akong makitang case or news about XRP. Maliban na lang the one from CoinDesk. Wala, Miranda. Wala. So it led me to believe, so pwedeng wala nga talagang balita. The thing is, I am correct that this is a pure speculation. This is a pure speculation. Although we might not know what we might not know, pero normally lumalabas na yan sa balita 24 hours after. yung lumabas na balita, exactly what I said in my video, almost 24 hours ago, Miranda.
Ang galing mo talaga, Coach.
So manood ka lang sa akin lagi. I'm going to give you honest to goodness, paghimay ng issue, walang BS. I'm going to give you my insights na lalabas pa lang kinaumagahan.
Ang galing mo talaga, Coach.
Alright? So again, that's a potential speculation, and therefore, sabi natin kahapon, mag-abang po kayo ng mga price na binigay ko. Yung binigay ko pong price kahapon, Miranda, is able, itong 0.4332, this one created a massive market movement up until 0.49, Miranda. Okay? So when it moved to a 0.49, therefore, nagkaroon na ng retracement simply because people were taking profit already. But then again, sinasabi lang lagi natin, Miranda, that this is a speculative play. No? It's a speculative play, so we all need to make sure na alam po natin ang ginagawa natin in these times of the market.
Ikaw ay nakikinig kay Coach Miranda Miner sa Daily Crypto Live.
So kinig lang kayo sa akin, Miranda. I'm gonna be giving you the honest to goodness paghimay ng mga issue. Minsan mauuna pa tayo mag-interpret ng issue. Sorry, I love CoinDesk. Nagtataka lang ako kung bakit ang tagal nilang maglabas ng issue. Naglabas sila kanina lang po ito. 2 hours ago. This is 2 hours ago, Miranda. This is 2 hours ago. I'm not kidding. Even Mesari is not picking up any news. And I was like, okay, so kung walang news, baka nga talaga walang news. No news is good news. Therefore, it's a potential speculation, Miranda. So how do we proceed with this? I want you to all wait because we're all waiting for market conviction. No? Let's now go to our Bitcoin price, Miranda. And what you're going to notice is one of the most interesting consolidation that I've not seen for a very long time, Miranda. One of the longest, if you're going to look into this particular candle, one of the longest price consolidation within this particular area. So we're talking about almost 1 week na walang paggalaw. Well, technically, just 3 to 4 days na walang paggalaw, Miranda, because I think talagang this week wala talagang aasahang paggalaw ng market because everyone is waiting for a Wednesday, no? So, for me, how do we want to navigate this market, Miranda, is as I've said, wag nyo, pinakita ko po ito sa mga batch 52 beginner class at gusto ko po itong gawin ninyong lahat, no, bilang mga beginner students, no, or mga bago in trading. Layasan nyo muna yung ganitong mga forma ng market. Do not trade these types of price movements. Do not trade this. No, wait for your major breakouts, paakyat, or a potential or a potential breakdown pababa, Miranda. No? So we're going to wait for the price to break down or break out. Andito na po tayo. We are already in the cusp of our price consolidation. Huwag ka nang magbida-bida dyan. Huwag ka nang maging aligaga. Huwag ka nang manguna pa sa market because this potential market can just, create a conviction maya-maya na pwede ka lang niyang i-correct or ipatalo, 'di ba?
Coach, papitik nga ako sa ilong.
Alam mo, ang nakakalungkot sa market natin is alam mo na ang ganda-ganda ng market, pero ang tanong ko sa sarili ko is bakit ang dami pa rin natatalo? Type number 1 kung guilty ka diyan. No? Type number 1 if you're guilty on that. No? So I want to make sure that alam ninyo, no, na kapag natatalo ka pa din and the market is really generous, paakyat ng price. So there might be something wrong. No, there might be something wrong. And karaniwan ang mali is we don't know how to wait, the power of waiting. The power of waiting ka, Miranda. And that's the reason why, sinabi ko din kanina sa aking tweet, no? Na nakakatuwa ka, Miranda. By the way, congratulations to this batch 49 last February. You know, laki ng profit niya, $3,000. Congratulations sa'yo. Alright? Here, sabi niya dito, good morning, Coach. Salamat sa pag-share ng video session with Batch 52. Hindi kasi ako naka-attend. Ang laking tulong ng beginners. Share ko lang po yung profits after applying yung tinuro ninyo. So what I taught was basic charting, Miranda. Basic charting. Yun lang yung tinuro ko doon. No? At congratulations sa inyo. So kapag kayo ay nagtitrade on this particular market, layasan mo to. Huwag mo tong ititrade. Hayaan mo yan dyan. Dito ka na mag-aantay sa labas. We're going to wait for conviction. No, meron akong ginawang live before on how did I earn the $2,000 profit. Ang sinabi ko doon is kapag ang market is nasa triangle of life, yung price natin, mag-antay ka, lalong-lalo na kung meron tayong FA ngayong gabi, pues maghintay na tayo, Miranda. Can you please type number 1 kung maghihintay ka? Ha? Can you please type number 1 kung kayo po ay maghihintay? Ang ganda ng chart, oh. Napakaganda ng chart, Miranda. I mean, I think this it goes through without saying na, you know, STUPID na lang ang hindi maghihintay because the market right now is just waiting for a market conviction. It's waiting for a market conviction. All right? Magantay tayo, wag nating madaliin, no? If we have currently open positions, edi always make sure you have stop losses into those positions. 'Di ba? And ang pinaka importante is you learn how to ride on your profits. How to ride on your profits, Miranda. One of the pictures na nilagay ko sa thumbnail natin, dito na tayo magtatapos, no? Kasi yung next part ng aking episode, panoorin nyo 9 o'clock to 10, magsasalita ako about my purview of the bigger, alam mo, Miranda, mapipilitan ako mag-English doon. Medyo mahirap yung mga tanong eh. Mahirap yung mga tanong. So yeah, samahan mo ako, no? Doon ko na lang itutuloy yung I'll continue there, no? And of course, guys, meron akong raffle, ha? Tandaan nyo. I need to raffle 3 winners of 1,000 pesos each. Yung ating raffle for Sharby token. I'm going to raffle that mamayang madaling araw na lang, no? If you guys don't mind, kasi wala na akong oras. Alright? So, one of the things na gusto kong i-discuss natin ngayon is, alam mo, kung i-observe mo ko dito, kakapi ako dyan, alam mo yun, kakapi tayo, kasama natin yung utol natin, kasama ko yung hipag ko dyan, no? And during that time, Miranda, naalala ko si CFX dyan, yung mga panahong yan, no? Gusto kong sabihin sa inyo kung bakit ba natin kailangang magkaroon ng magandang buhay outside trading as well, no? Why do we need to have yung tinatawag nating life outside the trading desk? One of the things na lagi kong iniisip sa sarili ko is paano ako magiging mas epektibo sa ginagawa ko about trading, no? And one of the things na na-realize ko is every time na umaalis ako sa aking trading desk is lalo akong gumagaling. No? Ulitin natin yun, na every time na umaalis ako sa aking trading desks, mas lalo akong gumagaling. Let me explain to you why, Miranda. If you go to the gym and you go to the gym every day, mapapansin mo that sasabihin sa inyo ng mga trainer ninyo na if you're going to go to the gym, you need to have gym time and rest time. Sabi niya sa akin, yung rest time mo, dyan lumalaki yung muscles mo. Kasi pag nasa gym ka, pinupunit mo yung muscles mo dyan, no, if you go on weights. But when you rest ka, Miranda, that's when you grow your muscles, no? In trading, isa sa mga napatunayan ko is, kunyari, magpaplano ako for today. I'm going to make a plan. I'm going to create a support and resistance for today. Isa sa mga napatunayan ko, Miranda, is when I set a plan and I put a plan, ang laging kasunod ng plano is the word wait. And mas lalo akong gumagaling pag lumalabas ako ng aking trading desk kasi yun yung panahon that I need to wait. I need to wait. Case in point yung CFX nga na sinabi ko sa inyo. Nasa triangle siya. Hindi ko tinitrade. Bahala ka sa buhay mo dyan. Hayaan ko lang yan. No? But when the time comes na hinog na siya, babalik ako sa trading desk ko and haharvesting ko na yung order na yun. No? Napatunayan ko that whenever we create or develop an effective trading habit outside our trading desk, itong desk na to, no? If we go out of our trading desk and we create a life outside, that's the time when we are tinitrick natin yung utak natin that we need to see what's even better outside. Therefore, hindi tayo nagiging addict sa pagtitrade or pagcha-charts. Kasi you need to remember sometimes meron tayong false truth, no, yung false truth or false truth about trading. Kasi minsan pag may trading ka, parang ang pakiramdam mo marunong ka na, magaling ka na, no? And minsan kinakain ka niyan, para ka nagsusugal. Kakainin ka niyan, tataya ka ulit. Lalabas yung martingale syndrome mo, na dodoblihin mo yung taya mo kasi natalo ka nung una, dodoblihin mo na panabago ng mas malaking taya, assuming and hoping that you're going to win and erase the losses prior. Ganun ang karaniwan nangyayari. Merong gambler's fallacy. Yung gambler's fallacy, there's a false truth behind yung ginagawa mong pagiging addict on trading. So napatunayan ko na kailangan pala, alam mo, di ba sabi ko nga sa inyo, S-Life, pinagtatawanan natin S-Life. Ako, for me, gumagawa ko ng content. I'm producing contents. Alam mo ba, sobrang hirap gumawa ng contents. So, alam nyo ba, mahirap gumawa ng contents? Kwento ko lang na mabilis sa inyo. To be honest with you, when you create contents, you need to write the script. You need to do voiceover. You need to create the right videos, ilalapat mo doon. No? Meron akong tagagawa ng meron akong video editor, pero nire-review ko pa din yun kung ano yung gagawin. You need to do script writing. You need to do editing. So when you produce a particular content, which you're seeing every day as well, bukod sa live ko, it's a very not so easy task. So, sana nga lahat ng trader, influencer din, kasi napakaganda ng combination. Napakaganda ng combination. It makes you really accountable in what you do, and it creates a force of habit para sa'yo na maging disiplinado ka, kasi hindi ka pwedeng laging magtitrade kasi mawawalan ka ng content. Nagigets nyo? If you always trade, you will not be able to create recorded contents. Okay? And yung expectation mo sa sarili mo that you need to be net profitable is also a potential content for your audience. Diba? It's something that you need to keep on inspiring and walk the talk. Diba? So, magandang combination. Nakita ko, sabi ko, okay to no? And ang ginawa kong mas maayos yung off-camera hours ko. Ginawa ko yon. Kasi napansin ko, pag lagi akong nakasubsob sa camera, meron akong mga pinoproduce na content, no? And I have back-to-back meetings sa CEO. I have multiple collaboration meetings as a CEO. Nagkakaroon ako parang nagiging echo chamber. Parang ibig sabihin, parang yung group ko na sinasalihan ko, parehas na kami ng sinasabi, and it's not healthy. No, kailangan ko ng a breath of fresh air. So itong picture na to, ginawa ko ito to kind of give an inspiration that sometimes, Miranda, we need to smell the roses. We need to go out, no? And we need to just go out there, enjoy your profits. 'Di ba? Lumabas tayo, ilabas natin yung sarili natin. Let's enjoy and savor the moment. Hindi pwedeng nag-profit ka na, andyan ka pa rin sa desk mo, greed na ang tawag doon. So, what I want you to all do, and if I can influence you on this, Miranda, as your influencer, is gumawa kayo ng pamamaraan na hindi kayo lagi nakaharap sa trading desk ninyo. No? Another thing, balik tayo sa example ko kanina about the gym. One of the things na gusto kong iwasan natin, Miranda, is yung nagpa-plateau ka na. Di ba pag nag-gym tayo, sino dito yung nag-gym sa inyo at naranasan nyo na yung mag-plateau? Sige nga, can you please type number 1? Tingnan natin, inom lang ako ng kape. Ayan. So, Miranda, I wanted to be able to, to ask that question kasi, kumbaga, if we're going to become an effective trader ourselves, no, if we want to become an effective trader ourselves, it all boils down into your ability to get out of your desk. Get out of your desk, Miranda. Yung magpa-plateau ka, yung ibig sabihin nun, sobrang aligaga mo, sobrang gigil mo sa gym, tas tatamarin ka na lang mag-gym. Kasi parang nakuha mo na napagod na yung katawan mo Ganon din sa trading, Miranda. Ito naman, if you're a very, very successful trader, kailangan mo din magpahinga. Kasi most often, you can become very complacent. Bakit? Kasi nga isipin mo, kahit naman kailan ko gusto, I can always take profit. Sinong gustong magganon? Sinong gustong ganon, Miranda? Sinong gusto yung sabihin, who amongst you is very excited to tell yourself, okay lang, hindi ako magte-trade kasi kaya ko naman maging profitable. Sinong ganon dito? Sinong gusto dito yung ganon yung dream sa sarili niya? Napakasarap noon, Miranda. Napakasarap noon. No? Pero naranasan ko din yan, Miranda, no? Sabi ko, at some point, sabi ko, kailangan ko ba mag-trade? Diba? Kailangan ko ba mag-trade? No? So, we need to take the balance. No? And, I want you to realize that trading is not, andyan lang yung market, hindi tatakbo yung market. Andyan lang yan, Miranda. And all of us, darating ka sa panahon, sasabihin mo sa sarili mo, okay lang, kasi I can always earn naman. Si coach nga, kaya sunod-sunod na panalo, ako pa kaya? Kakayanin ko din yun. Si coach nga, kaya niyang kumita ng malaki in one day, 8,000, ako pa kaya ko din yun. You can do that, Miranda. You can do that. Pero if I can go back to my 2018, 2017 self, ang mapapayo ko sa sarili ko, nung baguhan lang ako, 2015, 2016, 2017, is give yourself a time to breathe in and breathe out and grow your trading muscles. How do you do that? Get out of your trading desk. Alright? Get out of your trading desk. Hindi tatakbo ang market. You can always get the trend resistance breakup. Alright, Miranda, I need to jump in preparation for another live. Puntahan nyo ako doon. No, I'm gonna be there. I-cheer nyo naman si Coach Miranda Minor. I'm gonna be talking in front of Singaporeans and foreigners. I'm going to talk deeply about very, very big topics. No? So, tulungan nyo akong i-cheer ako sa live na yon. I did my research and I hope that you will like my answers as well. Alright? Alright, sige. Maraming salamat, Miranda. Isang mabilis na live lang tayo. I love you 3,000 and maraming salamat po. I'll see you there in my other live. Maraming salamat, Miranda.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon.